She had always been the top student, the one everyone admired. Perfect grades, perfect achievements, perfect smile. But behind that smile was a storm she couldn't control anymore. Every morning felt heavier. Every goal felt meaningless. She had everything, yet she felt empty. One day, after yet another sleepless night, her mother quietly said, "Why don't you visit your grandmother for a few days? The village might help you breathe again." She didn't argue. She just packed a small bag and left. No laptop, no phone notifications, no deadlines. Just silence, trees, and the long road to her grandmother's home. When she reached, her grandmother hugged her tightly. A hug that didn't ask for explanations. A hug that felt like coming home after years. The first few days felt strange. There was no rush, no schedule, no noise. Just birds singing and the smell of wet soil after the morning rain. One evening, her grandmother handed her a small watering can and said, "These flowers have been waiting for someone to care a dry garden." At first, it felt pointless. What difference could watering a few flowers make? But as days passed, something started to change. She began waking up early to see how much the flowers had grown overnight. She started noticing the tiniest details. A new bud here, a butterfly landing there, the way sunlight kissed the petals in the morning. Slowly, without realizing, she was healing, just like those flowers. Her grandmother watched her quietly and said one evening, "You see, life doesn't always need to bloom fast. Sometimes it just needs care, patience, and a bit of stillness." That night, she wrote in her old notebook, "I came here to escape my world, but I found myself instead." When she finally returned to the city, nothing around her had changed, but she had. Now, when life feels heavy again, she closes her eyes and remembers that little garden, the sound of the breeze, and her grandmother's words. Because sometimes, peace doesn't come from achieving more. It comes from slowing down and learning to simply be.